Yeah. Go on, youth, yeah, go on. Ease yourself, just keep it calm, youth, yeah, star. Only pop pressure in my corner. One time it hard to carry on. You no need no girl for turn to, no man for talk to. Feelings hurt, but the journey so far.
Wagwan Success family, this is O. Sir P. Owayne Allen Media is taking you to school today. Sir P from Politricks Watch, present. Good, because you are still trying to manipulate people. This is an attempt by Sir P to downplay his platform influence, and that is misleading. Sir P's role in shaping public perception of Vybz Kartel guilt is substantial and cannot be ignored. The potency of his negative narratives, bolstered by psychological principles like negativity bias and authoritative influence, demonstrate that his content significantly sways public opinion. Now, I believe Sir P should acknowledge and take some responsibility for his considerable impact on public view of Vybz Kartel case, ensuring his content does not compromise the fairness of the legal proceedings. In my recent video, someone said, what about America? Because news outlets do the same. Well, understand this: Jamaica is relatively a small dot in the Caribbean where news spread rapidly and everyone becomes aware of significant events, unlike larger countries like the United States or America, where millions of people still do not know what is going on even when it is major stories, right? So arguments that vloggers in larger countries or news outlets might have similar influence, they fail to recognize Jamaica's unique situation. In Jamaica, Sir P platform has a humongous impact, effectively holding Jamaica in a chokehold due to Sir P pervasive reach and rapid content on Kartel. Now, do not let Sir P fool you. Sir P influence is far more potent, as me say, and widespread, affecting public opinions more uniformly and powerfully than similar platforms here in Jamaica or much larger countries. Best believe it. I was never going to do a video like this to attack Sir P, but you know, after Nationwide posted his video, and I was convinced that I need to do a video about this because Sir P, the master manipulator, cannot continue like this. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and make sure to subscribe to get all our latest videos. Now, as I said, Sir P responds to Vybz Kartel lawyer, wherein which Sir P downplays his influence by calling his platform little or small. Oh, look a small, you can't tell me, oh, look a small YouTuber. Come on, Sir P, come on. Sir P, your platform is not small. My platform is small. Your platform is big, is humongous, is large, is all of those words that describe something that is just larger than life. You understand? That is Sir P platform in Jamaica. So I do not know why Sir P would give that description of his platform being small when I know for a fact this man is the most influential vlogger in Jamaica. Sir P's significant viewership and widespread reach of his content is evidence of the considerable impact he has on public opinion. This is modern times where everyone in Jamaica, all of the youths, them have a smartphone, right? Where everybody can go on TikTok, everybody can go on YouTube, on Instagram, and all these other places, right? Now, this is a digital age. Platforms like Sir P are far from being little YouTuber, like how Sir P would put it. No, Sir P, you're not a little YouTuber. You're a big YouTuber who continue to shape and shift narratives and sway collective mindset of Jamaican people that Vybz Kartel is guilty, right? On a high profile case like this, where you continue to do what you do, come on. We will not talk about the many people who have died or people who have been locked up because of Sir P information that he puts out. And this is a fact that people listen to Sir P videos and police listen to Sir P videos and use Sir P information. This is something that has been done, right? And I know that for a fact, but I won't say much on that. This is about Sir P humongous influence, existing humongous influence and growing influence. Now, as I said, this argument by people need to stop, where people are saying, oh, other vloggers advocate for Vybz Kartel, so it's the same. You cannot put Sir P on trial because of that. People are missing a crucial point about human psychology and media influence. Negative information and accusation have a stronger impact on people perception than positive news. People run with negativity more than how them run with positive things. People feed into negativity more than how them feed into positive things, right? This is due to a cognitive bias known as negative bias, where negative events and information have a more significant effect on our mental state and process than positive, which means Sir P persistent narrative of Vybz Kartel's guilt likely carries more weight and is more deeply ingrained in Jamaican people mind, counter to people advocating for Vybz Kartel innocence and people supporting Vybz Kartel. Honestly, I've never went this deep into these type of videos before, you know what I mean? But I mean, I only have conversation with Same Flame Entertainment and other friends when we stimulate my mind and stuff like this. But I mean sometimes on TikTok live, but you know what I mean? I had to come and break it down for my Six Cells family and for, you know, wider public, other people who support, people who do not, right? I want someone to tell me in the comment section right now, who or what or how Sir P got this famous? That's a rhetorical question. Do not even bother answer it. It's Vybz Kartel. Sir P platform predominantly focuses on prosecuting Vybz Kartel and labeling him as guilty, and this is a message Sir P has spread repeatedly throughout his content. The perception of guilt among Sir P audience making it difficult for them to even view the case impartially, which the justice system is and should be. Now let's contrast this with what Sir P is saying. Sir P said cause for Vybz Kartel freedom is no different. This is where I know Sir P is not right in the head sometimes, you know what I mean? Because again, Sir P should understand that saying Vybz Kartel is guilty can and will create a stronger and more lasting impression on the people them in general, you know what I mean, than people pleading for Kartel innocence and pleading for Kartel, you know what I mean, so Kartel should be freed whatever the case is, especially when the latter not supported by compelling arguments like what Sir P himself been doing. Sir P is the type to not take responsibility or accountability for the role he has played in Vybz Kartel case, just like Andrew Unless Una take responsibility or accountability for nothing. Two master manipulators. You see me, so Sir P condemn Kartel and Shanstorm and Cairo and Madsus to shame, which effectively disregard any issues or issues of the case, or you can say legal proceedings, including instances of potential misconduct and absence of conclusive evidence and all these other things. And we see it play out and we know this. No, I mean, the man must have cognitive dissonance or suffering from it or something, because Sir P continually portraying Kartel as guilty. Sir P not only influence his audience perception but also undermines the principle of a fair trial and justice. And that is facts. People who support Kartel always met with some, and even me post a video on TikTok or anything like that, you see Sir P fans them come in and they must say, yo, oh, Sir P said this and Sir P said that, oh, this that happen, and it's always based off Sir P knowledge or Sir P wisdom and understanding that Sir P put on them or place on them somehow. You see me? If people are say, why am I always tug up in video at the end? Like him always do some good, like up to 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute video, them always done a certain way, but him tug it out at the end. I just saw the thing go, because what you know, the idea that a single influential voice proclaiming guilt can be more impactful than multiple people calling for freedom aligns with the concept of authoritative influence, where a trusted or prominent source can significantly shape opinions and belief. This is especially true in legal contexts where the perception of guilt can be heavily influenced by the single influential voice. People, welcome to Politricks Watch. Right? Alright, that's the video for today. I'm going to really have to come and really get into it. You see me? Thanks for the likes, thanks for the subscribe, thanks for the views, thanks for the comments. As always, I'm out.